Alright, so we should be good again. Alright, so we should be good. Ooh yeah, the stream's a lot smoother. It doesn't stutter at all, like when I change the transitions, which is great.
Nice.
Yeah. That's nice. Let's close up this computer.
Damn, I'm working on 4 megs right now.
You got this. I believe in you. Squeeze every ounce of those megs.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to keep minimum windows open and everything like that. It's a really great fucking spot though. I needed some vacation time.
If you don't mind me asking, where you're vacating at?
Oh, like just 20 minutes from my house. It's just a nice place out in the country.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I haven't left or anything, and I'm still working. It's just being able to be somewhere nice and away, because the closest neighbor out here is like a mile away.
Nice. I might have an opportunity to work from home, so
Nice.
if I can manage that, I can do all the fun stuff while doing my job.
Now I'm a little worried because my camera doesn't seem like it's working for some reason.
Uh-oh.
Exactly, Crod. From miles away.
It's because I probably stepped on something like a big oaf. Probably like unplugged something.
Is it just me, or is the Rings of Power getting worse with every episode?
I stopped watching after 20 minutes of the first episode, so I'm not the person to ask.
I haven't even watched one single episode of it because I've heard all the bad reviews of it, so I'm not even going to try.
I haven't watched episode 4, but I've been seeing a lot of reviews of like Rings of Power versus House of the Dragon, and like they'll say both production-wise have the same value, but quality of writing between the two is so vastly different.
Oh, I'm not a big fan of House of the Dragon either, to be honest.
Boo.
The first
I mean,
episode,
I'm gonna keep watching it for a bit, but it's not
I
seeing
at
much
least
of
made
anything
it through the third
compelling.
episode of that.
Right, it's at least watchable, but it's like Game of Thrones had like 30 different moving parts all over the world, and this is basically just 3 people arguing amongst each other
I will say
in
this
the
about House of
same
the Dragon.
building.
I never thought in a million years I would see one of my favorite Doctor Who characters going bareback with a prostitute and then seeing his butt. So I was like, oh, this is interesting. I can never watch Doctor Who the same.
Wait. David Tennant was in it?
No, Matt Smith.
No, I was joking.
Okay. Okay.
So now I can't get that out of my head. I was like, timey whiny. I just need a TARDIS to show up in the
Where's my
house.
sonic screwdriver?
Just pulls it out of his niece. Like, whoop, there it was.
Inspector!
He pulls it out of his knees. Jesus Christ. Did you just say that?
Yes.
Sometimes the
Oh,
unforced
man.
slips through a little bit.
Inspector Spacetime and his quantum spanner.
Um,
Lord of the Rings. Rings of Power. Overproduction of CGI. That's where the budget went. House of the Dragon. Or whatever it is. Gives me mad first season Game of Thrones vibes. And I'm here for it. I love it.
oh,
No
yes.
reason, because there's no proper. Yeah, I might actually agree with that. But there's like no conspiracy. There's no intrigue and dynamics. It's just one stupid old guy, and then the other two who are like kind of clunking around, but not doing anything. Like
The other two being the brother and the daughter. Yes?
yeah.
The brother is actively trying to conquer.
Well, he's the only one doing any kind of action. Everything else is just like reaction to it, and it's very undynamic.
Yeah.
It's very static and it's very one-dimensional. And Game of Thrones was multifaceted and like 20-30 moving parts and people all over the country doing different things at the same time. This is this, oh, did you hear what he did again? I don't know how to respond to that. I feel this way.
I absolutely agree. And I think it's a perfect representation of just how stupid a hierarchical.
That's fine, but a perfect representation of an uninteresting situation doesn't mean the story needed to be told.
Yeah, but tell George R.R. Martin that because he's a terrible fucking author. His writing is not good. It's bad. It's very bad. George R.R. Martin took a dozen characters and tried to tell their story in a single book, but couldn't do it. That's how bad of an author he is. Or perhaps it's a money grab, but he had to tell 6 people's stories in one book, and then the same timeline for the rest of the people in a second book, both about 700 pages long. There was absolutely no need for that.
Meanwhile, War and Peace has like 45 main characters.
Yeah, well, War and Peace wasn't.
Each with 30 different names and 15 titles.
And some of them have the same name! And so you're like, okay, which Vlad is this?
At that point, you're just sucking Steven Erickson's dick. Like, get out of here. Who gives a shit?
Steven Erickson?
Yeah, he wrote a series that was very much like War and Peace.
Mm.
Not like War and Peace for its plot, but for its structure, for its the players involved, I should say.
Well, if we're all here and back and good... I don't know what happened to Nick, but it seems we've lost him again. Simon, you are at the top of the order as you are watching Alistair.
Why are we even in the order? It should just be he's in. Alistair's in the order.
You can literally take no action if you want to, but you are in the order.
I'm gonna leave the room. I'm gonna throw my hands up and just kind of walk towards the door. That'll be my action.
Mellow, very much near death.
Yeah. So.
Please just tell me you all walk out of the room, close the door.
That's kind of what I was hoping was gonna happen. No offense.
Thank
to
you for writing the exit for our NPC guest star.
Well,
Well, it was
we
nice
have an
knowing you,
exit.
Alistair. Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck in all your future endeavors, gestures broadly at the 2 Mad Mages you're trying to fight by yourself.
Oh, hey, Alistair. Have you met Alistair?
Yeah. Hey, I can see you guys are
Moving
pretty,
out.
this is what I'm doing on my turn. I see you guys are pretty busy. We'll be waiting outside for you guys to be done. Just let us know when you're finished in here.
Alright, thanks, bye!
Okay, bye.
Alistair, it's your turn.
Okay, so at that point, I'm going to get right here. Bonus action to activate my astral self, because when I do that, I pretty much explode with astral energy in a 10-foot radius.
Alright, well, try to keep it off of me, please.
I think they're about to fucking make you your astral self without you having to cast it.
I just gotta find it to turn it on, because now my thing's being all dumb. Where is it? Costs 1 key point. I'll just take off the key point to do that, so it's 15. I have 15 left. Astral Summon. There it is. And they have to be a DC 21. I don't know if it's popping up.
It doesn't seem to be. Give me a second.
Huh.
DC 21 what?
It's so basically when I activate my astral self, it basically does force damage in a 10-foot radius, and I think it's either 1d8 or 2. I have to. Where is it? Oh, Ray of the Astral Self. Is that it?
That's your whole subclass.
There it goes. Let's see. I'm at 11th level, so that's at 11th level.
Deck save, okay. Force damage equal to 2 rolls of your martial art die.
Yeah, 2d8.
$17. You want to roll 2d8?
Yeah.
There we Oh, look at that.
Huh.
Pretty.
So I'm gonna go ahead and use my main action to attack this Alistair right in front of me. Where is my attack? Unarmed strike. Okay, I'm gonna spend a key point. Now I'm at 14 to hopefully stun him. So he has to beat a 21 con save for that.
Give me a second. Check, 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 check. And... God, this is annoying. Sorry, give me a second. I have to fix something that's not working right.
No, it's fine.
Update. Please. Okay, there we go. Con save. Saving throw. Normal. Ho!
Momentarily stunned. I have one more attack. Since I have 10 foot of... Oh yeah, forgot to describe my astral body again. Once again, Doctor Strange like magical appearance surrounding my body, multiple arms floating around me. I now have 10 feet of reach, so I'm going to stay where I'm at, but with one of my astral arms, I'm going to try to hit the other Alistair. So I'm just going to try that. Aw. That sucks balls. Let's see. And I guess I'll end my turn. That was bonus action, main action. I don't really care for movement. I really want to kill him. So yeah.
The tiefling also leaves. Links.
Close the door.
The least climactic face-off ever.
I'm really glad my
And my
whole
turn.
like group caught on to
my
what
God.
we were doing.
I'm sorry.
Bye, Alistair, as the crazy Mad Mage looks over you and just begins to cackle maniacally.
Is there any way that we can still see the showdown between Alistair and Hallister? Who might become,
Yeah, you
like...
guys can definitely
yeah,
keep
like-
the door open.
Okay, but the door is, in our mind's
Closed.
eye, closed.
Yes.
Yeah. But, like, I don't know if this is gonna turn out to be some kind of anti-hero type thing where Alistair hooks up with Hallister, because
Hey, well at least now we know.
Who
you're not
would
the
be-
What
same
do you mean
paper.
by hooks up?
I'll leave that to the viewership.
Just
you know,
hear a soft moan coming from inside the office. What's going on in there?
Just, oh yeah, just, oh my god. But who would Hallister be into more than somebody who is so like him? That his
Alistair
name's
is
Alistair.
a monk.
Hallister.
fangs.
Who would
No,
Hallister?
I understand that. I'm saying Alistair is nothing like that except in name, so this is not a valid premise.
Hallister is insane. I have no holds bar as far as what I have for standards for Hallister. Alistair, however, is exactly the
gone.
same. All right, I have run away and I end my turn.
Okay, so to be clear, is everyone not named Alistair just watching? Zeke?
Yeah, I'm not gonna. If the rest of the team is
In
fighting,
that
I'm
case,
not fighting.
Just call out on your turn if you want something done. Alistair, I'm going to need an intelligence check from you as you suddenly
Ooh.
find yourself stuck in a maze.
Ooh, can I make some popcorn?
Yes, you can make some popcorn.
Awesome.
Oh, can I make some popcorn? Okay, I love that.
Shit better be Jiffy Pop because it's gonna be over in a second.
Up in a jiff.
Alright, so shaking off the stunned effect, another intelligence check for Alistair.
Nope.
Okay.
Is the other one still stunned?
No, because it's only to the end of one turn. That's why. Okay, so suddenly concentration drops as the one who got you releases it, and you come back into view as both of the Hallisters shout out in unison, "Bye, Felicia!" and cast a spell at you.
This ain't good.
No, it is not.
It is different spells from each of them, though.
Yeah, you have
What
to
were you
hold
gonna say,
out
Mel?
until my Jiffy Pop is finished.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say, like, 9 minutes. If you guys drop this link to this Twitch anywhere, that'd be much appreciated, because 9 minutes from now, I'm thinking that we'll be giving away a video game.
Or two, possibly.
Ha ha ha.
Do we even drop it in
Wait.
lounge text before we started? No.
Is it a
Okay,
I
so the
put it else-
first one slams into Alistair, and I'm going to need an intelligence. Is it in? Yeah, it's intelligence. Intelligence saving throw from you, please.
Ugh, my worst.
Let me put it in chat. Okay. Holy crap!
Why'd I have a +5?
you're proficient in intelligence saving throws? Oh, because you're proficient in all
that's why.
saving throws.
'Cause
Yeah.
I'm a monk. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that discourages him as Feeble Mind has no effect on you.
I just do that classic vampire hiss.
What if our guest star defeated Hallister?
It
Like-
would be like Strahd all over again.
Yeah.
And now I'm the new headmaster, Alistair. You mean Hallister? No, Alistair. No, Hallister just becomes confusing.
Hallister.
This is going to become tedious.
The tiefling secretary just walks over and just erases the H off the door. Like, your office is ready.
And the other one is casting. Oh, no. Sorry, that is the wrong one. The other one is casting a spell that comes flying at you, and in a moment, once it loads, I'm going to need you to make an dexterity saving throw.
Well, oof.
Oof.
Normal.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna spend a key point to re-roll that. So, as a reaction. So I'm at
Which
13.
feature is that?
It's part of my. Let me find it. Yeah, extra attack, evasion. No, not invasion. It's not mobile. I know it's in here because I saw it last time.
Diamond Soul.
Diamond Soul. Yep, you can spend 1 key point. Additionally, when you make saving throw, you can spend 1 key point to re-roll it and take the second result.
Okay.
So, hopefully this is better. Dexterity. Saving throw. Please don't screw me.
You got screwed.
No.
As you get blasted in the face for 77 force damage.
7d7. 7d7?
Yeah, 7d7 or 77?
77.
Oh god.
That doesn't help.
7 and 7.
14?
Is
So I
49? 49?
Don't I take half damage since I do have evasion?
I do believe so.
I think since I have my astral body up, no, I already used reaction, so I can't.
No, area effects. Certain area effects, not things that target only you.
Okay. When you are subject to an effect that allows you to make it extra. Are you sure it's only area?
It says dodge out of the way of certain area effects.
Okay, you're right. Yeah.
And it also says that allows you to take only half damage. There is no half damage on this. It's full or nothing.
Okay, well I took a full 77 damage.
And Mello eats popcorn. Alistair.
Cool. I guess from where I was standing, I'm going to hit the Alistair that's right next to me. Hopefully I can stunning strike him. Ooh.
The other one, who you're not punching, casts silvery barbs on that.
Great.
Please try again.
So let's re-roll that. Did it pop up?
Nope, not yet.
Okay.
I don't see you having him targeted anymore.
Oh, because it says I lost connection.
Oh,
Should I? Oh, that's not good. Do I just hit reset on my or reload the page?
yeah, that'd probably be a good idea.
All right, reloading the page.
Oh god, this is so like bloody for the rest of you watching outside, but it's so sad because Mello and Zeke are, well, Mello's almost dead. Zeke is badly injured.
Well, yeah, that's why we couldn't get involved in this.
Yep, that's why I'm just eating popcorn. My Jiffy Pop is all ready to go.
I hope my death is entertaining for you guys. Loading
Yeah,
now.
very much so. I'll make that first attack if you want.
Yeah.
As the reroll, unarmed strike. Still a hit, 25 to hit.
Cool. I'll spend another key point to hopefully stun this guy.
Alright, give me a second. You heal for 4 points. That's pretty inconsequential. And Hallister over here is going to con
I still
save.
have more. Oh wait, he's doing his con save. My bad.
DC. What was the DC?
21. Since
Ah.
I'm working. a
Well,
magic
then-
item.
He got a 20.
Ooh. Okay. So that
And
was my
He's now stunned.
first attack. Okay. Close the distance. I'm going to now attack this gentleman. Where's my... Oh, because I closed my screen. I have to repop. it.
Alistair seems angry. Like, very angry.
Good. I've been tortured for a few centuries. So, getting mine. Now he feels some frustration like I have. Alright, this one, I am going to... Where is it? Unarmed strike. There it is. I'll spend another key point to stun this guy. So I'm at 11 key points now.
$20 again.
Okay. Bonus Shin, spend another key point. I'm at 10. I'm just going to just lay into him with my attacks. Whoever he was. How should
2 more strikes.
Yep. Oh, I didn't use the.
Yeah, I think you have to use the top one.
Okay, so I
No,
won't use
the second one, yeah. The one that says plus, if you hover over it in your inventory.
in inventory. I see unarmed strike as bonus action and. Okay, so I think that's the button right there. There you go. Now it's rolling everything.
Nice.
So those were my 2 attacks. How much did I get back for health-wise with those 3 attacks? Or 4 attacks, I think?
Checking. 10, 14, 20.
So I'm at 106 hit points. Use main action, bonus action. I have no other action, so I'm going to end my turn.
And you get another turn as they are both stunned until the end of your next turn.
Cool. The one right in front of me, I'm just going to attack, hopefully stun him again.
Go on. Come on. Jeez. I'm hitting all the wrong keys.
That's fine. I'm at 9 key points, so I'm trying to stun him again.
Okay, give me a second. And con save. Throw stunned again.
Okay. Go over here. Target him. Playing my game of whack-a-mole. And of course, I'm at 8 key points. So he's stunned again, hopefully. Ooh, he made it. Would I know that he made it?
Sure. Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay. Spend another key point, 7 key points. Damn, burn through these quick. I'm now going to unarmed strike again.
That's it. Earn your key. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wow. Let's try that again. Okay, so spending key point 6. Hopefully he gets stunned.
Wait.
Holy shit. Okay, I guess he made it again. So, I guess how many hit points do I get back this time around?
17, 22, 30.
30, so I'm at 136. Cool.
Holy crap.
I end my turn.
The crazier of the two Hallisters wakes up, no longer stunned, and he says, "Well, that's cute. I have that option too!" And he casts a spell at you. And he hits you with Power Word Stun, immediately leaving you yourself stunned. No saving throw yet.
Okay.
It's just if you have 150 HP or less, you are stunned, and then you can make a save on subsequent turns.
Got it.
But you can use that con save. You shake free after the first turn, but now they are both unstunned, and they get their turns. That was a really big tax for an 8th level spell to get free from right away.
Help me. I'm soloing this the best I can.
If you solo this, I'll be so impressed.
You be impressed. I'll be impressed.
You know, also because, like, he's almost out of key points already.
I mean, table talk, Solly. We could step in here and this could be like Isaac all over again.
I mean, he's done some work.
The first one casts Crown of Stars and flings one mote at you with a 25 to hit.
It's radiant damage, right?
Yes.
I think maybe I have to look. I may be able to absorb half of that. I have to
With
double
what?
check. Deflect energy when I have my astral body up. No. When you take acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage, you can use your reaction to deflect. Nope. So I can't deflect radiant.
Well, you get hit in the face for 39 damage.
Hi. I don't know what's going on the other side of the store here, but I don't think that we should intervene. But I do think that we should give away a video game.
On one of my turns, I would have opened the door.
Oh, you would have.
Just to
Okay.
watch or to intervene?
Oh, just to watch. I'd
Okay.
also step outside the door a little bit, but my game's paused, so I can't move.
There you go.
Yeah,
Why
it's
Why
pretty
don't you
crazy
give
in
away
there.
the game, Solly? Why don't you pick who the winner is, and then let them know in the
Uh-huh.
chat.
I will do so. Let me just roll for it though. That's the modus
And
operandi.
this is where things get sad.
What the fuck? Why so many
Mhm.
dice?
Oh.
So the first one is 4.
This guy
Oh, dude,
cast...
number 4. That's Crod. What up, Crod?
It's the second game Crod's won.
Well, yeah, but it's either Crod.
I'm not complaining.
Josh,
I'm just saying.
Twimp-
Just pointing it
oh,
out.
yeah.
Isn't this the second game he's won?
Well,
I was just gonna laugh if it was Steenie again, but not on here this time.
mm-hmm.
Because that'd be like the third time in a row.
She left early, so
Yeah.
Crod can win.
Yeah, no, the fourth down the list of who is currently in chat is Crod. So I would love to send you a game, Crod. If you're open to it, drop us a message and I will connect with you and get you a Steam game.
No, you don't need to pass. You're in here every week when we're playing. You're more than welcome to have the game. You deserve it. You
Huzzah!
have to listen about my dick dreams and whatnot, so you've earned this game.
In character Dick Dreams. His other dreams
Oh, yeah,
are
those
about
two.
Domino's Pizza
Those
and
two.
Pepsi.
Yeah, sure they are.
Sure.
Only if there's extra sausage on that pizza.
Oh, there was. You know it.
Heyo.
Not gonna lie, watching this fight happen, if we were at full health, I really think we could have won.
I mean, we can still fight. You just have to sacrifice yourself and not be so selfish.
Yeah.
Look who's talking.
The one who left first.
Yeah, I jumped in the way for our new friend.
Well, I guess that is it for Alistair. He's dead.
Oh no, Hallister killed Alistair.
Is there a particular side for killing somebody of almost the same name as you? As you're watching from the open door, the crazy headmaster just flicks one hand out and lets out a deafening shout with a voice straight out of Dune.
Ba-da-bam.
And Alistair turns to dust and crumbles away.
Yeah.
Is the door open or closed?
The door's open. Zeke opened it.
Yeah, so we see this, don't we?
Yes.
I never liked him. He's always sneaky. What was his name again?
The other two, both of the headmasters turn and look at the rest of you and go, I take it you have no interest in continuing?
Well, you got the duel you wanted. Maybe now, since we brought you a fun sparring partner, you'd be inclined to give us a little bit of your majestic wisdom.
They both lower their hands and they look at each other for a moment, and one says, what do you think? Should we be nice to him? He would be nice to them. I think maybe we should too.
DM, talk to yourself more. Keep going.
Only because they're crazy does this work, because then it's like they're talking to themselves.
They are talking to themselves. I'm here for it.
Ah! Very well, I suppose we should all be in a magnanimous mood as he would be. Step forward, one of you, if you wish.
Well, I guess Zeke's kind of leading the gravy train on this one since he spoke up. But he, like, grabs Simon by the arm and tries to drag him along with him.
I'll go with reluctantly.
What should we give our guest star?
Give him a
What do you
game.
give?
I feel like we should give our guest star something. Like,
Oh, you don't have to.
I mean, you took on Hallister. Hallister himself.
Well, I think we
Plus-
would have given him something if he beat Hallister.
But
Rude.
not if he didn't. Yeah, he kind of fucked up there, huh?
Well,
Give him a game.
No.
Give him the Witcher. Do you have Witcher?
I do have Witcher on my Steam account, sadly.
Alright, we'll pick something else.
I don't know. What are my options?
I don't know, work it out. Just pick something that's reasonable, give it to Solly and she'll get it for you.
Cool. I'll do that later. I'll just message you.
Oh, Steampunk, you're great. Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting what Adventure Foundry is all about. Thank you for stepping in. And also, and perhaps tantamount, not paramount, tantamount, you took on Hallister and a simulacrum of Hallister. What a badass.
Yep.
Like,
You
what
do
are we
know
gonna
he
do
got
without you?
turned to
We're-
ash,
we're-
though, right?
Well, yeah, I know he lost. I know he got his ass kicked, but
I mean, if he had party support. ...
Don't you take that fucking
Don't-
tone with me.
don't you ... us.
See, all you need is a monk.
I actually really did want to fight with you, but I didn't want to be the only one of my OG party, since it was 3 against 1.
There's still a chance that we could continue and in fact fight Hallister.
Feels
have to-
like insult to injury if we do it after he's already dust.
That's
We
true.
took the coward's path. We gotta walk the coward's path to the end now.
Is this a walk of shame? Are we just? Is it 9 a.m. on a Sunday morning? Are we walking away from this?
Well, hopefully you get Chef out of this.
Shocked out of this? Is that what you said?
Chef also
Yeah,
would
sure.
not have helped, for the record.
Oh, Chef. Yeah. No, Chef would have been a detriment to this event.
I imagine it would have been the same closing of the door. Chef and Slinks are similar like that.
There's a common denominator. I'll definitely give it that.
All right, so Simon walks in with Zeke.
Yeah.
As you step in, the one on the left looks over to the one on the right and says, "Oh, give it a rest, why don't you? They're gonna think they let it get to their heads and think that they almost beat us."
Whoa, I do not think that. I do not think that at all.
Regardless, the Hallister on the right suddenly shifts and changes form and appears to be a robe-wearing, bespectacled fox, all of a sudden clutching a spellbook in hand. Now
Awesome.
then, now that that's squared away, why don't you step forward a bit more? Get closer, why don't you? No. Personal space. We like personal space ourselves. But I've just come towards the statue. An unusual thing transpired not too long ago. Didn't take me long to suss it out at all. First I thought it was a trap meant for me or for one of my brothers, but it doesn't seem to be the case. But I must warn you, 'tis not easy to venture through.
Venture through where?
Yeah.
Don't rightly know, that's part of the fun.
Do you think this way forward has something to do with our missing friend?
Perhaps, who can say?
Well, guys, these guys could absolutely obliterate us anyway, so I don't think they're gonna go with a roundabout way of doing it.
No, definitely not. They definitely it'd be on site with these guys. Are we gonna need to? Do I need to rest so that I can get my teleport back, so that we can get back here, or are we gonna? Is there a easy way back from where you're sending us?
Why not rest over there?
I guess you make a good point. As long as it's not like the middle of a volcano or something, we should be fine.
No, you're right.
Alright, let's go. I'm ready. Step up to the statue.
Now touch the pedestal.
I touch the pedestal.
Your hand passes through it, and you fall forward. As you tumble forward, you feel like you fall about 10 feet until you land with a smack on a curved surface.
Ouch. 10. Could you imagine falling 10 feet is falling down from second story to the first story.
Recently, I've imagined falling down 40 feet.
Good gods, that hits home. Yes. But let's put it in perspective for folks who don't have something that I can't say pun not intended, but pun intended. That doesn't hit so close to home.
It's
40
falling one
feet.
story. 10 feet.
Yeah, 10 feet. You smack down into a rounded, curved surface.
Like the curved downwards. So Simon, you've tumbled forward. After seeing Simon disappear, what do the rest of you do?
I follow.
I will levitate myself and go through.
She's like, I attack Alistair.
Twimp
would
says,
be
"Corn,
awesome.
no."
For what?
just, I think it generally, no.
More than double your height. It's true. Okay, so you levitate your way down and you set foot on this curved surface as well, as you catch your balance and you touch down next to Simon.
Whee!
It is devoid of light here, but you are able to make things out, you most of all, as you see. It's hard to say what you see. You must be in a spherical room, as it is pitch black. But beyond it, because you can see through it clearly, it is just black. It is not darkness. It is just black.
It's like surrounded by void.
Is there like a door, or are we just in a dark room, like void room?
Yes, it is like a void room, a sphere of it. But you are able to see in the darkness in the sphere.
And what about the way we got in?
About halfway up, you can see a small exit on one side, and then up in the center of this sphere, that seems it's hard to gauge for certain, but it's like a 80-foot sphere.
Huh.
Dead in the
Hello?
center of it, you see a figure floating there.
Does it look like Chef? Could it be Chef?
Looks like it could be Chef.
Chef! Chef!
Let me get into character. Just.
Yeah, what are you gonna do now? You have two characters.
I did last week too. I don't know what's happening. Or 2 weeks ago, I was like chef on the ship, but then. Anyways, DM. If Chef is in the scene, does Chef hear anything?
No, Chef does not hear anything.
Okay. There's no reaction.
And Chef's just floating?
This figure is floating.
How far up?
80 feet.
40 feet up.
40.
The sphere's 80 feet. They're halfway, so that's.
I just look at Zeke and I'm like, come on, float your ass up there.
I think levitate only lets me go 30 feet.
In one turn.
Oh, I didn't know you could keep going.
Wait, let me double. Maybe I miss. Uh, Change the target's attitude by up to 20 feet in either direction on your turn. Yeah, it doesn't sound like there's a limit.
Sick. Is everyone else gonna pile in, or is it just me and Simon in here?
Well, Mello was thinking about like tying a rope to the top of the statue. Can he do that and throw the rope in?
Yes, you could.
And then if Mello climbs through the portal on the rope, can he do that?
You can, as you lower yourself down into this bizarre space here.
So am I close enough to the body that's floating, or am I close
No, because it's in the middle of the sphere. So you just kind of, you're coming in through one side of it, so you're just coming down the side.
Oh, okay. How big is the sphere?
80 feet across.
Okay.
Do I get the feeling that this might be a demi-plane?
I don't know how you'd feel such things, but
I also don't.
yeah, sure.
Well, just because in the demi-plane writing it says, if I'm familiar with a demi-plane, I can open doors to it. And I'm wondering how I become familiar with a demi-plane.
I'm hesitating because there are things other than just demi-planes as well. So I don't know how you would tell.
That's fair. I will float on up to Chef. Is Nyx's new character with us?
Did Nyx die?
No?
Felix is with you.
Okay. Well, Felix, do you have any way of coming up with me so we can,
Sorry,
Did I catch
I
this?
was partially thrown because he almost got disintegrated earlier, so I was like, wait, like, new or old new that's already not old, already not new?
Can I just interject and say that I think it's valuable that Crod, forewent his Witcher 3 game, which has a value of like, I don't know, $29.99 at its full value, and decided to get Fight Crab. And if you haven't seen Fight Crab, check it out on YouTube. It's hilarious. And albeit, definitely Witcher 3 was on sale, so it was definitely cheaper than its normal value of like 20 whatever. But Fight Crab, I think, looks like we all need to get on that train.
Oh, by the way, there's a growing movement between some of the games that I have, because we were talking about T-shirts being made. There's quite the movement for some merch that just says across the front of it, "Fuck you, Corin."
I enjoy that. I will never wear a shirt that says "fuck," but
Well,
I'm behind that
we could
movement.
put "F you, Corin" if that'd be easier, but I think I've already got like 15 pre-buys on that, so we might need to make that.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, Twanpa will buy one as well. You see, this will spread fast, so we need to get a "Fuck you, Corin" shirt.
Okay. Yes. Please. I think. I don't know. So we got to think about if it's going to be text based, if it's what the text is. So let's either design it ourselves or consider an artist to design something. Yeah.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to shout out their own services or promote an artist that they already know who can design a shirt as such and isn't some corporate conglomerate like, Shopify or something, I'd love to hear your shouts. Send me a DM. Send Adventure Foundry by adventurefoundry@gmail.com or otherwise. So, I'm here for it.
I'm here for it too. I support this plan.
Self-destructive. Fuck you, Corin. So, what's happening in this little chamber of secrets?
You are trying to levitate your way up?
Yep.
As you float closer, this isn't me, it's what happens with the card from the deck of many things. You see a naked chef floating in the middle of the sphere.
Nobody consented to this.
You consented when you drew a card.
The mystery is finally going to be answered.
Everything you were wearing and carrying stays behind in the space you occupied when you disappeared.
Yep.
What do I see for genitalia?
Dude, you are not the only one who wants to know. I fucking want to know.
Question.
Yeah.
Corin? I'm gonna leave it to Corin.
Alright, give me a second.
Donate 20, so it's just like a random blur, like a magical blur. It's like you can't see it.
Chef is a she.
Huh.
Chef Jeff is a she?
Chef Jeff. I'm so glad you brought back the Jeff.
Did not see that one coming.
Hello. No, I'm not back. I'm not back in the game.
You are not, no. The figure is still motionless and seems to be completely asleep and unconscious.
Chef. Chef.
Do we wake up?
You do not.
Powerful magic be at play here. Somebody know dispel magic?
No, but I can detect it.
I'm looking at you, Felix.
I
Purple
think Nick
one's
is gone,
coming
isn't
from
he?
the door.
Nick is gone, and I'm not gonna roleplay that. Actually, we can let Steampunk Mike roleplay Felix for a little
Actually,
bit.
yeah.
He's like, I attack the Mad Mage. Unarmed strikes.
Exactly.
Why are they so much less effective? Oh, to make matters worse, the headmaster has picked up your belongings, Alistair.
That's perfectly fine. It was all, I gathered all of that. I think I would steal all of that when I first initially escaped, so he's just taking back what's his.
Okay. So Felix is being called down. Felix, are you following down?
Yeah, since Felix thinks he's gonna apply some mercy. Possible.
You clamber down the rope into this giant disorienting sphere as well then. But you can't reach Chef because Chef is floating 40 feet in the air.
What's the range on Dispel Magic?
30
I
feet.
yelled at. Somebody put him on your shoulders.
Do you try to cast Dispel Magic?
I guess you looking at it, Simon, wouldn't hurt first to try to determine what kind of magic we're dealing with.
What, like detect magic? Okay.
You know it, bud.
Then I detect the magic which is before us.
There is all the kinds of magic here.
Yep, it's magic.
Oh, ho, is magic. You know.
Can I throw
So what
something
next?
at Chef? I want to like, if I'm up there, I don't know what I could throw at Chef. Something small.
A drow dick.
A coin?
Yeah, I could.
Oh,
throw,
yeah, a
I'll
coin.
throw like
A coin.
at him.
Well, Felix has a rope. Could we just like lasso, do our lasso thing and try to loop it around Chef's ankle or something?
Oh man, I would love if a ranger or barbarian, it doesn't matter what character carries it. I would love an item to be called the Dread Lasso, and on its hilt or handle, it just says "Believe."
Well, then it's got to be a paladin or a cleric.
Ah, yeah, that's good shout. Good shout.
Try to pull them down. Yes.
That's not my plan.
Yep.
Okay. Looping Chef's foot, you begin slowly pulling Chef down, and there is a great deal of resistance, but you are managing to do so. Until Chef has made it all the way down to the floor.
Anybody
Chef
know
is still
medicine
asleep.
check?
Felix can do that. Do you want me to go ahead and do that?
Sure.
Alright, he will make a medicine check. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Chef seems perfectly fine, not malnourished, not starving, but completely unresponsive.
Medically, she's fine, but she seems to be dying.
Metaphysically, Chef is going, whoa, shrimp cocktail. Just because.
We could try dispelling magic if anyone has it.
Let me see. Doesn't look like Felix has dispel magic.
Really? It definitely looked like he cast it last week.
It might have changed prepared spells,
Oh,
He
but
did. He long rested, so yeah.
yeah, it's not prepared.
Well,
Well,
Felix, if we get her to safety, I can apply my mercy in maybe in this spell that's possibly around.
Chef is just kind of standing there motionless at the bottom of this sphere.
well, I'll try
And-
what I can do at least. I'm gonna try remove curse.
Okay. You lay your hand on Chef and cast Remove Curse, and nothing happens. From up above, you hear Hallister's voice as he says, "Oh no! I hope nothing happens to close this sphere while you're inside."
Well,
You have a response to that? Reaction?
oh, what can Felix do?
That would suck.
Please don't. Asking nicely.
I guess Mello could go climb back up to make sure that they don't close off the portal.
You go clambering up, and the Mad Mage is standing there looking down, smirking. How much would you give me if I killed the rest of them while they're in there?
$100.
Simon,
Yes.
correct me if I'm wrong, but don't you have Oracle's wisdom?
You are wrong.
What did you use it for?
Oh, the
You're
thing,
referring to the Vizier, not Oracle's
Vizier,
Vizier.
sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't have oracles, but I do have Vizier.
We could, in theory, ask the Vizier how to save Chef from the state.
Or not.
Or not.
Or not.
Just-
Or not. You know what? You're right. Zeke's out of
It's-
ideas. Gonna sit down.
Zeke, that is a good idea. Forgive me. I'm just very nonchalant about Chef.
Can I?
No, I'm
can
not
I-
even
can
nonchalant. I
I'm
am
gonna talk above table
overtly
here.
dismissive.
I'm gonna talk above table here. Okay, I understand your position in regards to Chef, but also keep in mind Chef still has the wish spell. You
Two of them.
Yeah, do two? thought wish.
Wasn't it 2? Didn't she get 3 and use 1?
Because I came back once.
So 2.
Yeah, 2.
So 2 wish spells. So we can get Chef back up on their feet. Almost anything's possible. We could become very wealthy, very powerful. So
Very, very well fed.
and then we can just fucking stab the shit out of Chef. Who gives a shit, you know?
What if you wished that Hallister had been miscarried?
I mean, that's a little harsh. You go like
Well-
Hallister didn't really get into magic as a young person, and
These are all bad wishes because of the amount of history that has to be rewrote. Your best bet would just be wishing his demise now.
Goodness gracious. You're so right that I feel wrong.
Well,
You're
we went
so
through this
right
before, and
that-
Corin gave us a warning that would unwrite 1,000 years of history.
Not unwrite all of it, but it is going to be a chain reaction thing.
What if I wish that Hallister... can you make a wish that somebody made Waterdeep in a different location, like a second Waterdeep? Like, can we
Hear
go
me out.
to that place? I'm not.
If we're
This is
gonna-
strictly like artistically speaking.
If we're gonna wish for anything, I say we should wish that Hallister is subservient to us.
yeah, that's true. That'd probably be a good wish.
That
But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Chef is still in this coma
I'm
thing.
still
Okay, I'm gonna cast my Oracle thing, and I'm gonna ask the GM a question. How do we save Chef from this situation?
You've but remove her from this sphere.
Oh,
That seems like a waste of that question.
I know that's what she was saying. It seems like a waste.
Well, now we know. That was great.
That was one of your draws from the deck of many things just for that.
Yeah,
Wow.
worth it.
worth it. Cool. So let's pick up Chef and get out of here.
Zeke is gonna point to everyone and go, Demiplane, Demiplane, Demiplane,
Demiplane.
Demiplane.
Demiplane?
yeah, Demon Flame.
Yep.
I agree.
Alright, I cast Demiplane.
While in this plane?
Yes, maybe. This is why I asked if this felt like a Demiplane.
I understand, but I didn't have an answer for you.
That's true. Huh. Interdimensional spaces work weird together. Maybe we shouldn't do that.
Find out.
Okay, plan B. And Zeke starts pointing at everyone. Long rest, long rest, long rest.
Sure.
Wait, don't we want to climb out because isn't
Yeah.
Alistair going to close the
Yeah. He's gonna close us off, so we need to get.
See,
Or has not.
I have fear that we're safer in here than we are out there with him. He's a little unhinged.
Now this we can just teleport out and just get to immediate safety.
Teleport
Yeah.
only works on the same plane, which is why I suggested long
Oh,
rest, so I
okay.
could plane shift us.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good to me.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
okay, then tell Alistair like, hey, we're good then. Close the door. Because that's
Well,
it's either.
He doesn't have to.
Yeah.
I mean, he can egg us on the whole time, But he even suggested we rest on this side.
Well,
So you
Don't
gonna
make-
believe a crazy person?
Don't make me be the deciding factor here. These are the options that I personally can bring to the table. I can open a demi-plane, which might rip a hole in the fabric of reality and kill us all, or we can rest here until I can plane shift us out of here.
That sounds good to me.
then
Whatever you
now
guys
unless anyone
want.
else any other good ideas.
Well, I could always use my cube.
Oh yeah,
Is that the same thing? Weren't you deactivating another?
no, it's plane shift.
Oh well,
Yeah.
we could try that. Yeah.
I
Oh,
mean, we're
but-
probably not going to end up on the material plane, but we'd go somewhere where I can make a demi-plane.
Yeah, and Mello doesn't remember a single which one is what. 'Cause I still don't remember. I know, that's funny. I'm gonna
Yeah, we're
hit.
gonna go through
I'm
some
gonna hit number
self-discovery.
2. I'm gonna hit number 2. Second face.
Pick number 3, my lord.
So where do we go?
Where do we go?
You go straight to hell. Right next to Asmodeus as he's taking a big fat demon. Not demon. Devil shit.
What did we determine that we're gonna do as a party? Forgive me,
Mello's
I'm
gonna
tired.
use his cube. Remember, so we can go to another
Yes.
plane, and then from
should I be
there
within range?
we can.
Everything turns to fire.
Hey,
It is
now we can
breathing in all
sing.
directions and deeply, deeply unpleasant as you are sweating profusely and on the verge of getting burned.
Hey,
I
we can
quickly-
sing. I am he, Meister. Oh, I forgot the song.
I cut him off and said, quickly cast demi-plane.
You go running into the demi-plane now?
Well, we
Yeah.
did teleport, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
As long as I feel positive that we're no longer in that space, then yes, I would cast demi-plane.
Okay. The demi-plane appears and you're able to run inside.
I labeled number 2 as hell or fire.
Yes. Oof. Let's try getting hot flashes.
And as you all cloister into the demi-plane, I think you've seen that before. This does not look like hell.
Is it the plane of fire?
Doesn't look like the plane of fire. You saw lumbering creatures that didn't look like fire elementals.
And can Felix make an arcana to see if he recognizes what the creatures were?
Not for the creatures, but for the terrain, maybe.
Okay.
Zeke's done a lot of plane traveling now. I'm gonna also roll a gun on it.
Yeah, go ahead. Oof. A very, very bad place, but not hell. You're pretty sure.
What's become of Chef's a lifeless form?
Chef woke up the moment that you got out of that sphere, which was very momentary because you transported out and immediately ran into a demiplane again. But Chef is now awake. Chef, how do you react as you've been in suspended animation this whole time and you wake up in a horrible, horrible place?
Just can you describe this horrible place for me?
So you only get a brief moment of view before they run in again, but you see a dusty wasteland, breathing in like walls of fire, crackling all over, and then you see far off a large fortress. The sky overhead is a dusky, amberish red. And that is the entire sky. There's no sign of sun, stars, or moon.
Oh boy. I would look around, consider my surroundings, and consider what magical powers I have left. When I do that last consideration, what's in my my stock, as it were?
In your stock?
Spell slots, magical powers, turn-based. I don't know, whatever.
We're running towards a demi-plane.
Yeah.
You have most of your spell slots.
Okay. Therefore, I'm going to consider something really. Oh, no, that's spell usage. Damn it. Okay.
Yes.
May I cast Rope Trick, though I'm not going in it right now?
Are you saying that's what you're going to do, or are you asking me permission?
That's what I'm attempting to do.
While you are running towards the opening of the demiplane? Or once you get there?
Forgive me, because the map on scene that I have doesn't
Well, yeah,
reflect where Chef is. So
No kidding.
Yeah. Tell me more about what Chef sees around, so that I can make a better
The
informed
dusty, barren
decision.
wasteland with walls of fire, and then a doorway leading into a demiplane. If you haven't already gone in there.
Well, I probably have to run towards that door into the demiplane. Am I right?
And then-
Am I right, chat? Am I right?
And then do you cast Rope Trick in there?
No, I'm gonna see what happens in the demiplane first.
Okay. You get into the demiplane, and it is a 30 by 30 by 30 foot room with loot in the middle and stone floors and stone wall. As you guys are hilariously in a demiplane, in another plane, in a demiplane, in another plane. Like, this is Inception layers of depth.
So what's in the loot?
It's your own loot. It's things that you've been storing in here for a while.
Okay.
Like, as I approach the loot pile, do I recognize any of the items at all? and that question is specifically lending itself towards like, do I know that I'm in one of the members' banks of holding or otherwise?
Yes, you do recognize the loot. As this looks like familiar terrain, at least partially. And then you recognize a couple of friends as, like, Simon is there.
In this demi-plane?
Simon, you've been with them so far, and then you got teleported to this unknown, terrible place. Do you run into the demi-plane?
Yeah, I mean, I'm with them the whole time. I just followed them wherever they're going.
Then there you go.
Simon! It's so good to see you. Where you been?
It's good to see you, Chef. Well, I've been, a little bit here, a little bit there. Ever since you disappeared, we're just trying to come back and find you, and we finally found you. You're looking pretty good.
Am I? Am I, DM?
Aren't you nude?
Yes, you are looking pretty good.
Okay. So we're currently in the demi-plane? Is that right? And like,
Correct, yes.
okay. I'm trying to figure out how I went from that room naked. Am I still? Well, you all know what question is coming next. Is Simon still, or Chef still naked?
Yes.
Oi, Simon. I'm a bit embarrassed to say, but I'm like I have my right arm over my left leg and my left arm over my right shoulder. Do you have any clothes? I feel a bit embarrassed.
Let me take a look what I got on my...
Anything at all, because it's a bit nippy
I
out,
would
if
actually,
you know
I
what I
think
mean.
I would... I have a set of fine clothes that you can wear.
Oh, these look fine.
I see what you did there.
I'm upset with myself. Don't
As
get me
you should
wrong.
be.
I also don't know what happened to Slinks. I don't know anything.
Slinks is still following along.
Okay, so I slip into some fine clothes that probably don't fit me because Simon is not as tall as Chef. Anyways, I now
So
have
you
clothes.
have high waters. That's okay.
Oh yeah, it's Capri season, dog. It's great. Oi, Simon.
Yeah.
Where are we?
I have no fucking idea.
I
Like
feel
a
like I've been
demi-plane,
asleep.
A side plane, something like that.
Who else is around? And I look around. Who else is here?
I believe everybody's there.
Yep.
Oi, Chef, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Oh, Zeke, I know you. Oh, good to see you still around, my lad.
Hey,
excellent.
Chef, come here. I want to introduce you to somebody. This is Slinks. This one's for you, Corn.
Chef being 6'4" and Slinks being 4 feet tall, Chef leans down and goes very close to Slinks' ear and goes, "Hello," and then Slinks looks up and goes, "Hello," and then Chef responds in kind and goes, "So, you took my place as Simon's companion," and Slinks responds with, "So, you were Simon's companion before I was, yes?" And Chef responds with, "You should probably be quiet now. and just follow along. We could use your help, probably, because I don't know where the fuck we are. And Slink responds with, yes, you're probably right. I would like to lend assistance if I possibly can. Am I still welcome amongst your kind? Felix, Simon, Zeke, and others?
Hey, the more the merrier.
Yes. See nothing wrong there.
Excellent, excellent. Yes. And Chef goes, yes, yes, yes.
Thalmia pipes up and says, I don't know. I've been the more, and you haven't seemed any merrier.
What is the hearts on my character?
Charm.
Yeah, yeah.
I
right?
don't know why that's there, but that's the charmed marker.
Oh. Wow. It's
But you are
obviously
all
Felix,
in this
am I right?
demi-plane as this happens.
There are some people who would wallow away or, might you say, chagrin the idea of RPing with themselves, but I find it as twice the fun. I'm sorry.
So while
Sh-
Chef and Slinks are talking to themselves, what are the rest of you doing?
Well,
Lol.
we're gonna take a long rest in here.
You've long rested
even
less
though we're
than an
already
hour
long
ago.
resting. Yeah, I know. So, but that's why we're here, right? Eventually. Or we just gonna get out of here? What's the plan?
I don't know, whatever. I guess we just get out of here. Hey, Chef, come here for a second. I'm gonna kind of huddle
Alright.
Chef in the middle of the entire group. And I'm
I
gonna
huddle.
say, look, Chef, you pulled the card that gave you all those wishes. You still got 2 wishes left. So we need to use one of them right now. And I think we all kind of agreed we wanted to see if you could wish that Hallister is subservient to us. I look at everybody around to see if they agree.
It's so amazing. Only if Alistair could see this.
Yeah.
He's sure. Felix is like, yeah, sure. Go along with it.
Okay. I'm still wrapping my head around the concept that I can just wish for anything I want.
Well,
Like
wish for
maybe
this
I want to
first.
wish
Wish for this first.
Oh, okay. But whom to whom should he be subservient to? Can we just pinpoint one person or someone else?
I don't know. Who do you think it'll work best with?
I wish that Hallister is subservient to Simon. Locked, stocked, and loaded.
Okay, can you repeat the wish identically?
Okay, hold on. Let me just over the
Identically?
table.
You don't get to revise it afterwards?
No, let me just double check that we are partnered with Simon right now and not Flynn or fucking whoever else.
It's Simon.
I wish that Hallister was subservient to Simon now and forever.
He said was. Did you say was?
If anyone subjugates me, undermines me, I'm gonna have words.
All right, as Chef rolls wish.
Do I have to roll? What do I have to roll for wish? I've never had a wish in D&D. I've played for 3.5 years. I have never rolled a wish.
Yeah, you too.
Dude, you can have Chef's second wish if we can trust you.
Wish
But
Alistair
I'm
back
serious.
to life.
No, I think he'll be happy being dead. His pain is over with.
Jeff, you feel a sharp stabbing exhaustion like just ripple through you as your strength score drops to 3.
What the fuck?
That's like 2 less than it already was.
And that is where we're going to pause there as we find out anything else potentially relevant about your wish.
Next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Oh god.
As you are
Damn it,
hiding in a
Javi.
demi-plane and not sure what just happened to the wish and not sure where you just went through and not sure where you are coming out. And with that, thank you so much, guys. That was
Yeah, great session.
interesting.
Yeah,
I didn't expect.
very interesting.
I didn't expect a
fun.
double header of Hallister's killing one monk.
Alistair's versus Alistair.
Steve Mike, thank you so much for joining us for
Yeah,
the
thanks
last
for,
few
Yeah,
sessions.
it was
It's been
so much
enjoyable.
fun.
Thank you all.
Glad to play with you guys.
Hell yeah.
I was almost like, I was forlorn for your character to go in as a monk alone and try to take on Hallister. Dang, dude. Talk about, cojones. Like, just to go in there and take on Hallister as Alistair. It was almost like, the Spider-Man pointing at the Spider-Man. But I cannot wait for next week. And Crod, enjoy the game that we sent your way, which was Crab King. And if anybody is interested in watching the new Rings of Power, gonna stream it tonight in Adventure Foundry.
Alright. Good session. I'll throw it up.
Yep.
on
Okay.
YouTube.
See you guys next week.
Catch
See you
you
tomorrow.
See you guys.
and see some of you tomorrow. Take
Later,
care,
guys.
all.